Mr. Cavor, who had once been a professor somewhere or other, claimed he had found a way to make a substance that was immune to gravity. Why would you want to send a sphere into the sky?
Because I'm going up with it.
What?
The moon. We're lucky we didn't overshoot altogether.
Oh, now he tells me.
Where are you? Cavor? Are you down there? Can you hear me? Damn fool. I'll bet he's in trouble. Are you hurt?
I woke to find myself in darkness. I couldn't understand where I was, or why. Had we been taken deeper into the crater? How far did the tunnels under the moon reach? Then, to my horror, I realized my helmet was gone. The air was thin, but there was air. Where was I?
Oh, my head.
Cavor, you're all right.
Bedford, how did you find me?
Find you? I don't... Why am I shackled?
It must have been the Selenites.
Selenites? At that point I remembered the things I glimpsed in the crater, crawling from the shadows, over the walls. We were prey to these monsters, imprisoned deep underground and lost to the universe.
Well, of course, we still know nothing about them. But they're here, all right, living under the lunar crust. Selenites, that's what I call them, after Selene, the moon goddess.
Are they friendly?
I'm not sure yet. To understand the nature of life, one must start with what we know about the creatures of Earth. Mammals are nurturing, yet territorial. But our captors seem to be more akin to insects. The ant is a civilized creature.
Civilized? Ants?
Oh, very much so. They act in the interests of the hive, travel long distances for food, and communicate with each other quite fluently. They also show great respect for the elders. Of course, the Selenites may be more like the spider, which prey on all manner of creatures, and each other. I saw a spider eating a frog once. Most interesting. We're being offered food.
Fattening us up?
It appears to be some sort of fungus. Well, it's very decent of them.
Can we even eat this stuff?
I'm not sure. I expect they're as interested to find out as we are. After you, dear boy.
Disgusting.
With your permission, I wish to present one to she.
To eat?
To study.
The Grand Lunar knows all. What is there to learn from the creatures if they can't even talk?
They talk. We have overheard them, but they speak softly and in simple noises. Give me time, and I will attempt to learn more.
If they are intelligent, they may be able to help cure the Grand Lunar's great affliction. We will give you until the next nightfall to prove their worth. If you cannot, then we feed them to the upper circle. You hear her, a mere worker class, yet she speaks almost like one of the thinkers.
My name is Cavor. I'm a scientist. I've been working on a new substance for some years.
Instead of falling down to Earth, it would bounce up
must be a sphere, and fly off into the air like a rocket.
But I still don't understand.
The moon. That's where I'm going, Bedford. The moon.
What would you do when you got there? What would you expect to find?
Who knows? That's the exciting thing. Maybe even life.
Oh, why did I get mixed up in all this? I should be back at home, writing my play and looking out at the hills. See what happens when you go about buzzing and muttering. You spoil everything.
I seem to remember it was you who approached me.
Only under duress. You've single-handedly ruined my playwriting career. Nipped it in the bud.
Then why did you?
What?
Come with me.
Oh, I don't know. I suppose you ought to know. I was a dreadful businessman back home. Incurred an awful lot of debt. The cottage was supposed to be a way of clearing my head, to begin straightening things out again at a distance. Only it wasn't enough. Nowhere would have been far enough. And then you came along with your fancy Cavorite. At first I thought you were potty, but when you proved it was real, that it had market potential.
Oh dear. You took my Cavorite as a look-in then. Was it all about the profit? Did you let me make all this happen just to line your pockets? I think she's trying to tell us something. Yes. Hello, I am Cavor. We, human beings, came from
Leave it.
the sky.
It's no use. They're most likely annoyed we didn't finish the food. We ate the food. It came right back up again. Food no good.
Bedford, not too aggressively. They'll get the wrong idea. Thank you for the food. Sadly, we cannot eat it. No good for us humans. We came here from the earth, up in the sky. Your moon is to us what earth is to you.
I've got an idea. If you keep talking, I can probably sneak past.
Don't you dare.
I am not perishing in this hole. We need to find the sphere and get back home.
What home? What do you have down there that you're missing?
I'm getting out of
I'm
here.
not going. You can keep your debts and your loneliness and live peacefully with your playwriting. Don't you see? You and I are the first men ever to lay eyes on an alien race. And they don't seem to want to harm us. I think they're as confused as we are about this whole mess.
Before the lunar night comes, I'm getting out.
This looks interesting. Doesn't smell too bad either. That's quite good. Try some?
Have you noticed our shackles? They're golden.
So they are. Yes, that's gold, all right. I imagine it's quite common around here, seeing as nobody's been to plunder it.
Look. The metal's soft enough that I can just about bend it. Yes, I'm sure we could break through these. The Selenites must be fairly weak, perhaps owing to the lesser gravity.
At last, you're employing logic into your arguments. Try some of this. It's pretty good. Ah, hello. Thank you for this food. Yes, food. Wonderful. Bedford, did you hear that? They do understand.
Let us go. Do you understand that? Let us go now. It's no good threatening me. Poke me again and I'll...
Stop! What have you done? Bedford, come back!
One of the creatures has escaped into the caves and harmed several of our kind on the way. It seems these beings have a capacity for violence.
What of the other one?
The other one made no attempt to escape.
Have you ascertained if it can speak to us yet? There are a great many questions I wish to ask it.
I am afraid no success as yet, Great One. It waves its arms and mumbles, and seemed most agitated when the other broke free. But we still cannot understand what it says. Some of our academics believe they might have a solution.
I had hoped our first meeting would be on better terms. Sadly, their actions leave us little choice. Do what you must, but I do not want the remaining creature to be harmed.
Of course, Grand Lunar. I will instruct the surgeon to be as gentle as possible.
The sphere.
Bedford! Oh, where's Bedford?
I'm so sorry, Cavor.